Hello Pokemon Go trainers, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I am featuring one of my friends battle, the Insane Kef, who has submitted the battle of best mud slapper in OGL, which is Kanto Marowak. So the team around it is Ariodos and the Gudra. As per the current meta, the Kanto Marowak has lot of play and it can be a total dominant Pokemon in some of the matches. So let's begin the video and let's see how this team works. So do watch the video till end, and if you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe it. So the first opponent has Miltank in the lead, a kind of a spicy Pokemon in the OGL, and we are taking super effective with those rollout and we are going to stay, I think. So we'll go for lunch, but they go for the body slam before us. So that is fine. I think we can take one. So decided to no shield here. So they go for the body slam and we are going to overfarm a bit and then go for the lunge. This is going to debuff, and I think after this we should dip because rollout is going to do a lot of damage even though it's a debuff, and Miltank is very tanky. Actually we are staying here, so let's see. And they can go for another body slam, and this time we are deciding to shield. Maybe we'll go for the trailblaze or the lunge, let's see. And we are going to overfarm a bit, and I think Kef is trying to catch here, and on the perfect timing he do get the catch and he caught the body slam on the Gudra. And let's see what is going to come up. So he goes for the body slam, does a decent amount of damage, and he comes with, I think it's a Bastidon, a very annoying Pokemon. But we have a super effective Aqua Tail, so we are going to farm up a lot and then go for the Aqua Tail. Dragon Breath are not going to do anything to the Bastidon, being a steel and rock typing Pokemon. But still, this Aqua Tail does add up. We can get another one before they throw. No, actually they throw here, and this Stone Age is just going to knock us out. And I think after this we can come with our Marowak and slap this Bastidon. Actually we survive, and unfortunately we didn't get the Aqua Tail, and definitely we are going to come with Marowak and just slap this down. So Mud Slap are doing double super effective, and I think we can farm them down before they reach another move. And let's see what is going to come up. Maybe a Miltank or the third Pokemon. And actually they have a Pidgeot at the back, and we have super effective Rock Slide. And this Marowak is in a shadow form and the Pidgeot as well. It is going to do a lot of damage. So they decide to shield here, and the Gust are doing a lot of damage. We have to be very careful for the catch as well. This time we are baiting, so if they call it correctly then we are in bit troubling situation. Let's see what happens. So we go for the Bone Club bait and they fall for it. So let's see, and we are going to farm up. And here they were trying to catch, but we have stored a lot of energy on our Ariados, and we have stored a Rock Slide as well. So we go for the lunge to debuff the attack. But the good thing is Miltank didn't survive, and we have a charge move. Actually one more poison sting was required. We go for the Trailblaze. This will put them in a range where I think Rock Slide should be enough, and I think Pidgeot wins the CMP tie against the Marowak. But not to worry, we have shield. All we have to do is shield this thing and we can get the Rock Slide. I'm hoping that this is not a feather dance. Actually it's a feather dance, and attack has been debuffed, and hopefully this Rock Slide is still enough after the debuff. Otherwise we will lose it. Let's see if Marowak pulls out the win. And yes, he does. Even though it's a debuff, we were able to secure the win. That was actually a close win. With the proper energy management we were able to win it. So let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. Again we are leading with the Ariados, and there is a Jumpluff. If this Jumpluff is running acrobatics, then it's kind of a threatening because it is going to do a lot of damage compared to the aerial ace. We can go for the lunge and debuff them before they throw any move, and this will help us to survive those charge move better. So we are going to go for lunge, and decent amount of damage is done because they are partially flying type, so it is not going to be doing super effective. So we are investing the first shield on our Ariados, and this was aerial ace. So I think we can go for another lunge before they reach. No, actually they throw here. This is definitely another aerial ace. We are fine, so we are not going to shield this. So they go for the aerial ace and super effective damage. So we can reach another lunge before they throw another aerial ace, and this is going to put them bit low. And after this I think one more lunge should be enough to knock them out. Let's see what happens. And yes, they are in a red health. Actually we catch here, another very amazing catch on the Gudra. So I think Gudra is catching Mon here. So we are going to go for Irrelease. That is fine. We are going to do a lot of damage with the Dragon Breath. And here comes the Annihilate. We are going to go for Aqua Tail. This is going to do a decent amount of damage. Almost it will take half of the health. And let's see if they are going to invest a shield. They are not shielding. But I think Rage Fist is going to do a lot of damage, and at the same time it will boost up those counter damage. So they are going to go for Rage Fist. I think after this Gudra is just going to get counter down, and we are doing a lot of damage with the Dragon Breath as well. So now I think Annihilate is in a range where one lunge or the Trailblaze is enough. So we are going to go for Trailblaze and boost up our attack. Let's see if they are going to invest the shield. High chance they won't. Actually they are shielding the low health Annihilate. So this is going to be another Rage Fist. Definitely we are not investing our final shield. Instead we'll save the shield for our Marowak, and one Mud Slap is going to enough to knock out. Actually 2 Mud Slap was required, and let's see what is going to come up. And Jumpluff is very low on health, and they come with Jumpluff, so definitely they are weak at the back. But this Bone Club is going to still be enough to knock them out, or it will grab the final shield. Let's see what happens. And they are about to reach a move, and yes, it grabs the shield. So definitely something at the back is weak to Marowak, maybe any poison typing, I'm guessing it. So we are investing our final shield, and let's see what happens. So they go for, I think, a release, and we are going to just farm them down. No, actually we throw here, so still it's a double resisted. With low health, this Bone Club will be enough to knock them out. And let's see what the final Pokemon is. And the final Pokemon, actually they throw here, they survive, and this could be another Aerial, so we are fine with it. And they go for the Aerial, putting us very low, and we get the Mud Slap down. And the final Pokemon is Typhlosion. So this is a game over, because one Bone Club is going to be enough, because they are also Shadow and we are also Shadow. So Shadow on Shadow is just going to close out the game with one Bone Club, and we are going to secure the win. So good game, we won this match. So let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. Leading with Ariados against this Feraligatr. One Trailblaze is just going to do a heavy damage. I don't think it will be enough to knock out. And some kind of a lag is happening, or my friend missed to tap here. And here we're trying to catch, and I think we get the catch of Hydro Cannon. Hopefully this is not an Ice Beam. Let's see what happens. And yes, it's a Hydro Cannon catch. Very good catch. Again we are catching it on a Gudra. So Gudra is our catching mon, and we are about to reach a Thunder Punch, but they throw here. So I think we'll not invest a shield, and they full send the Ice Beam, which is just going to one shot the Gudra, being a dragon typing. So Ariados is back, and we can go for the Trailblaze. This time it is just going to one shot them, and let's see if they are going to invest the shield. So going for the Trailblaze, and they are going to invest the first shield. So definitely there must be a play for the Ariados at the back, and the switch timer is misaligned. Still they are not taking the advantage, so we are investing the shield as well. So they go for the Hydro Cannon, and we blocked it. And let's see, and here comes the Ferrothorn. And good thing is that Ferrothorn is being seen here, because Marowak is just going to get shut down by this. So we are going to go for the super effective lunge. Actually it's not a super effective, it's a neutral, because of its steel typing. But the good thing about lunge is it gives guaranteed debuff. So we are getting another lunge, so this is going to put them very low, and also debuff his attack with the 2 stages. And look at the damage, almost 90% health is gone for the Ferrothorn. So definitely we are not investing shield. We need shield for our Shadow Marowak. So they go for the Thunder. We survived it, and hopefully we can get the Poison Sting down, or maybe I need to throw energy here. Actually we throw it, and we throw it on the CMP tie, I believe. This will be enough to knock them out. And let's see if Feraligatr is going to return. We don't need to bubble it, and this knocks out. And I think we should immediately dip into Marowak. And here comes the Feraligatr. Actually we are not dipping, because Kef knows it better that he can reach Trailblaze to knock out the Feraligatr. And let's see what happens. If this grabs the final shield, and they are giving up a shield, and they have a Hydro Cannon loaded, and they are going to throw. So definitely now we have to invest a shield just to retain the health. And I think Mud Slap should be enough to knock out the Feraligatr. And the final Pokemon is Drapion. I think one Bone Club should be enough, and one Aqua Tail is definitely not going to be enough to knock us out. They need one more Aqua Tail. Kanto Marowak is a bit tanky, even though it's a shadow form. So this does super effective damage. So we are going to do a perfect overfarm and putting them in a range where one bone club should be enough to knock them out. And this bone club is going to close out the game and we are going to secure the win. Actually, I forgot about the Feraligatr, and here comes the Feraligatr. One mud slap is still going to be enough to knock them out and we secure the win. So let's move towards the next opponent. Let's see what the next opponent has for us. Dewgong in the lead, so we can threaten them with the Trailblazed and boost up continuously. So definitely we are going to reach first and hopefully they don't catch. So we are over farming a bit and then go for the Trailblaze. They can debuff us with those icy wind. That's very annoying. So let's see what happens. So going for the Trailblaze, they are shielding up. So definitely they are going to go for icy wind debuff. And we are going to shield back as well just to retain the health. And let's see what they throw. They go for the icy wind debuff, but still it's fine. We can boost up our attack back to normal stage with those Trailblaze, and at the same time it is going to be super effective on the Dewgong because of the water typing, and half of the health is gone. Look at the Trailblaze damage. Ariados hits very hard, so I think we can let this go. So we are not investing the final shield. Same thing we are going to do. We are going to save it for our Shadow Marowak. And this Trailblaze, even though it's a debuff, still it will be enough to knock out the Dewgong and we can win the switch or the shield advantage. So they are definitely not shielding, and here comes Shadow Drapion. So we immediately dip into Gudra and they have a Superior. So good thing is that we baited out Superior here, because Superior against the Marowak is just a game over matchup. So they are going to go for neutral, Frenzy Plant or Aerial Ace. So we are fine with it. We can put a lot of pressure with the fast move, but the charge move are going to do nothing to the Superior, because Thunder Punch and Aqua Tail both are resisted and Superior is very tanky. So instead of going for the Aqua Tail, we are going to go for Thunder Punch, and he's going to go for another Aerial Ace. And look at those Dragon Breath damage, almost 70% health is gone. And I think after this, Thunder Punch is going to put a lot of pressure. They might shield here. Let's see what happens. So they go for the Thunder Punch and this might grab the final shield. Let's see. And they are not shielding, and after this they dip into the Drapion and we are going to come with our Kanto Marowak and mud slap them. So one Aqua Tail, as we have seen in the previous match, is not going to be enough to knock us out. So we are not shielding, and by this time they know that this is a top left moment for them and we are going to secure the win. So special thanks to Kev, who is submitting those insane battles to us. Also thanks to all my viewers who watched the video till end. If you like the content, please don't forget to subscribe the channel, leave a like and also the comment. Also share with your power friend. Till the time, take care trainers. Have a good day. Bye.